lantern sway, silver mist on the sleeping bay. Deep in the blue where the cold tides turn, ancient runes begin to burn. Cetus moves where the moonlight falls, over the roofs of coral halls. Blue-gray skin with a pearl soft gleam glides through the hush of a waking dream. White fins drift with a royal grace, stirring the dark in a slow embrace. One calm eye with a turquoise glow softens the currents far below. Runes on the side like rivers shine, curving in waves of an elder sign. Every small fin, every shell, every show feels that quiet enter the soul. When the reef grows pale and the young whales cry, when the bitter tide creeps under the sky, when the storm leans close with a broken roar, the deep turns still from floor to shore. Cetus, gentle titan, blue eye of the sea, carry the aching waters back to harmony. Cetus, gentle titan, rune-lit vast and wise, where your old song rises, peace returns with the tide. Coral crowns lose their painted light, shoals drift thin through a poison night. Dolphins scatter from a blackened stream, kelp hangs low like a troubled dream. Every hidden heart in the brine trembles along an unseen line. Fear in the reef, grief in the whale, moves through the deep like a silver trail. Cetus turns with a patient grace toward each wound in the water's face. Gentle strength in a giant frame, mercy alive in a seaborn flame. Cetus, gentle titan, blue eye of the sea, carry the aching waters back to harmony. Cetus, gentle titan, rune-lit vast and wise, where your old song rises, peace returns with the tide. A low song rolls from the trench below, slow as mountains, warm as snow. Through wrecks and caves, through shell and bone, through every reef by moonlight shone. Predators fade from the nursery sand, storm winds loosen their iron hand. Bitter streams grow bright and clear, frightened shores begin to steer. The bay breeze wide, the dark waves ease, harbor lamps glow over calmer seas. All living hearts in the ocean wide rise with the pulse of the healing tide. Blue runes bloom under mast and oar, brighter than lamps on the harbor shore. Sailors lean from the dripping rail, watching the glow through the foam grow pale. A giant eye beneath the crew holds the hush of the endless blue. Ropes fall slack and the wild winds cease. The sea remembers its path to peace. Cetus, gentle titan, blue eye of the sea, carry the aching waters back to harmony. sapphire shades. Runes drift down where the old songs flow, leaving the quiet sea aglow. Clouds broke thin above the mast, salt lay cold across the chart. Reefs beat sharp beneath the glass, fear moved low through every heart. The compass spun in candle glow, rain drew rivers down the rail. Black teeth waited under foam, hungry for a torn out sail. Every rope was pulled too tight, every lantern shook with green. Stars went blind behind the mist, water swallowed all between. Then the sea beneath the bow opened like a midnight sky. Silver sparks began to drift, slowly rising from the tide. Of woven light, indigo across the back, pearl white underbelly bright. Six long tails streamed out behind, ribbon trails of blue and gold. Each one curved a shining road through the reef and through the cold. Stars across that giant form moved like maps beneath the spray. Every pulse of living light turned the vessel from decay. Soft went the oar, still went the cry. Right grew the road under the sky. Reef split left, black rocks fell wide. Asterion drew a lane through tide. Asterion star below, guide the keel through silver flow. Six tails burning bright and clear, lead the lost away from fear. Asterion lantern ray, draw the ship toward break of day. Living lights beneath the foam, carry every sailor home. Past the jagged coral spires, past the wrecks with hollow beams, past the places sailors dread, past the graves of shattered dreams. Asterion turned beneath the hull, slow and graceful, fast and fair. Each tail marked a safer bend, each glow opened gentler air. Far ahead a harbor flame flickered through the lifted haze. Voices rose across the deck, soft as bells in morning bays. Gold-hungry ships chased darker charts, crowned with greed and cursed desire. Asterion lights a kinder course for hands that seek the hearth fire. Young eyes watch the water bloom, silver trails below the foam. One small prayer touched every mouth, bring this weary vessel home. Asterion star below, guide the keel through silver flow. Six tails burning bright and clear, lead the lost away from fear. Asterion lantern ray, draw the ship toward break of day. Living light beneath the foam, carry every sailor home. Asterion guide decay, foam runs wild across the sea. Mothers hold the window light, fisher ropes cut palms with spray, lanterns swing from left to right, masts bend hard above the bay. Far beyond the lighthouse fire, one black wall begins to rise, higher than the gulls can fly, broad enough to blind the skies. Low in the tide, deep in the foam, a calm soul wakes and carries home. Vodyanoy breaks through the blue, whale-born chest and dolphin grace, steel gray skin with turquoise lines, gold marks bright across the face, hyphen lips like harbor crest, white fins spread like shields of rain. Every click beneath the waves finds the storm and breaks its chain. Boom of deep water, click of bright pearl, round goes the thunder, loose goes the whirl, wave after wave loses its crown. Tide Paladin calls fury down. Vodyanoy, Tide Paladin, sing through the roaring sea, hold back the iron water, bring every sailor peace. Vodyanoy, Tide Paladin, shield of the harbor wide, click through the heart of thunder, calm every breaking tide. Fingers unclench from the rail, breath comes warm through salted fear. Children lean from cottage doors, hearing bells through rain run clear. Old captains lower weary eyes, young deckhands lift their heads again. All the rage within the sky falls like foam across the rain. By net and oar, by mast and shell, by every lamp along the pier, keep the water bright and well, guard the song beneath the ear. Take from sea with grateful hands, leave the young shoals room to grow. Honor tide and silver sands, bless the depths that breathe below. Vodyanoy, Tide Paladin, sing through the roaring sea, hold back the iron water, bring every sailor peace. Vodyanoy, Tide Paladin, shield of the harbor wide, click through the heart of thunder, calm every breaking tide. Vodyanoy, golden hearted whale and dolphin, oath and foam, when the storm forgets its mercy, guide the frightened vessels home. Vodyanoy, Tide Paladin, deep song under stormy skies, leave the harbor still and breathing, leave the dawn and sail arise. Rain grows thin above the quay, foam lies silver on the sand. Far below, the quiet sea clicks fade softly from the land. ember light behind its eyes. Magmaris sleeps beneath the tide, white as a land the maps forgot. Armored plates of basalt hide glow with fire in every slot. Coral towers crown the back, blue lamps blooming gardens deep. Silver reels through anemone's track, over ribs of mountain sleep. Tiny worlds on Titan shell rise and fade in violet flame. Reef and root and lantern bell grow around the armored frame. One thin shift, a century size, lifts soft and settles wise. Cities fall while corals collide. Magmaris moves at the pace of time. Magmaris world anchor, hold the deep below. Fire under black stone, keep the water slow. Magmaris old guardian, eyes like molten gold. Sing across the ocean, let the abyss behold. Cracks of red in shadowed slate pulse like coals beneath the sea. Warmth of ages, calm and great, breathes through miles of mystery. Gentle volcano, eyes awake, softly burning, never wild. Trenches hush and currents break, round that gaze the dark grows mild. Plants of glass and glowing leaves bend along the bladed crown. Every creature near believes peace can weigh the tempest down. Low goes the drum, slow goes the wave. Dark sinks to dark, cave answers cave. When the balance starts to tear, when the reefs begin to cry, when the poisoned waters bear blackened wounds beneath the sky, Magmaris gives what ancient told me, his roots of buried stars. Through the trench and whale white bone, through the gates of broken spars. 100 miles of water rings round the voice in velvet base. Every storm above it swings back toward a softer place. Lantern fish hang bright and still, kelp lies open, green and white. Sharks drift low beneath the hill, calm runs down the turning tide. Even thunder far above loses weight and falls away. Every pulse of fear and grief sinks beneath the amber ray. Magmaris world anchor, hold the deep below. Fire under black stone, keep the water slow. Magmaris old guardian, eyes like molten gold. Sing across the ocean, let the abyss behold. Magmaris predatory, mountain of the sea, carry coral kingdoms on a back of ebony. Magmaris deep singer, base of ancient grace, let sacred place. Far below the moonlit foam, past the wreck and pearl-white bone, embers fade in sapphire cold, and the deep grows calm as gold. Laid all along the shrine, cursed foam kissed the harbor wall, glass green light turned sickly gray. Children watched the silent tide fade from blue to clay. Then under tar and drifting ash, a small blue spark began to glide. Gold dust moved beneath the waves like dawn beneath the wounded tide. Lusca, star of the depths, bright whale undersea, sail through the darkened water, wake the bay to breathe. Lusca, star of the depths, skin of silver rain, wash the curse from water, bring the blue again. Turn the shadows into sighs, silver freckles, golden seams bloomed across the giant frame. Every star upon that skin burned away the poison stain. Split wide in trembling rings, black threads loose and thin and frail, coral lifted pale green crowns, fish returned in shining trails. Lusca, star of the depths, bright whale undersea, sail through the darkened water, wake the bay to breathe. Lusca, star of the depths, skin of silver rain, wash the curse from water, bring the blue again. Small hands found a spiral shell, washed beside the morning foam, pressed it close against an ear, hearing waves come singing home. Harbor bells began to swing, fisher sails rose soft and high, every window filled with gold as clear water kissed the sky. Lusca, star of the depths, bright whale undersea, sail through the darkened water, wake the bay to breathe. Lusca, star of the depths, guide the silver way, leave a path of crystal through the healed bay. rolling spray. Cold cliffs leaned on the starless bay. Our rudder split with a cry of pine, and foam climbed over the forward line. Canvas whipped from mast to mast, salt ran wide on every rail. Charts went dark in lantern glass, hands held rope and faces paled. Black rock rose with a hungry grin, rain beat hard on plank and spar. Every wave came rushing in, dragging us from wind and star. Torn foam, something bright began to glide. Pearl and turquoise, smooth as silk, curving through the climbing tide. Scylla moved beside the keel, crest fin streaming pale and wide. Aquamarine and calm as dawn, moonlit grace against the side. The pull beneath the vessel changed, deep water folded strand by strand. The bow swung free from broken rock, the tide reached out like guiding hand. Scylla, gentle tide, turned the cruel current wide. Pearl white serpent, silver guide, carry the lost toward the bay. Scylla, wave-born grace, bend the sea from cliffside place. Lift the keel from foam and chase, carry the lost toward the bay. Fell, soft as shells in quiet grain. Old songs curse that narrow reach, old maps sing to the coast with blame. But cliffs had taken mast and beam, while Scylla curved the saving stream. So fear ran out with morning foam, and truth rose bright with gull and sail. The serpent of the turning tide became the mercy in the tale. Scylla, gentle tide, turn the cruel current wide. Pearl white serpent, silver guide, carry the lost toward the bay. Scylla, wave-born grace, bend the sea from cliffside place. Lift the keel from foam and chase, carry the lost toward the bay. Scylla, gentle queen, bright through blue and emerald green. Let the hidden waters lean, far from wreck and shadow spar. Scylla, moonlit guide, keep the frightened ships alive. Draw each broken hollow side, lead the lanterns past the bar. Clear on lifted sails, silver ripples curved away. Cliffs stood dark behind the mist. Scylla's tide had spared the bay. jump high. Salt flies in from the harbor sky. Fishers laugh with dripping hair. Something huge is playing out fair. Past the pier, past the bell, past the nets and mackerel smell. A shadow rolled beneath the foam, big as half the kingdom's home. Around bright eyes and a grin so wide, 3 fat ships could fit inside. Blue-green back with golden marks, chasing gulls and teasing sharks. Oars went flying, hats went spinning, one old crab kept right on winning. Sails fell sideways, barrels ran, every sailor cursed and swore. Hey! Aquorin, Aquorin, we'll break away the cup-sized heart. Big splash, wild laugh, tipping every boat apart. Aquorin, Aquorin, more like a harbor gate, playing in the ship wakes, keeping storms away. Tail, the thunder cracked down, came a wave on the cargo stack. Pickled eels flew overboard, captain slipped and kissed his sword. Crates of onions, boots and bread rolled round deck and bumped each head. Then from the mast came a happy shout, sea lice gone, all washed out. Splashing back, waving wide, hide the pies, guard the bride. Fishing fleet soft as a calf with clumsy feet. Every boat slid left of track, every sailor yelled right back. Then the reef were sharp and pale, waiting where they used to sail. One more shove, one shining spray, pushed the whole fleet safe away. Aquorin, Aquorin, we'll break away the cup-sized heart. Big splash, wild laugh, tipping every boat apart. Aquorin, Aquorin, more like a harbor gate, playing in the ship wakes, keeping storms away. Hey! Hey! Predator fins quit the bay, storm clouds grumble, drift away. When that giant fool swims near, children dance along the pier. Fisherfolk toss crusts and pears, bless the beast with soaked up prayers. Huge as doom, bright as spring, laughing under every wing. Aquorin, Aquorin, we'll break away the cup-sized heart. Big splash, wild laugh, tipping every boat apart. Aquorin, Aquorin, more like a harbor gate, playing in the ship wakes, keeping storms away. Aquorin, Aquorin, blue-green thunder, golden hide, chase the sharks from fishing water, roll the black clouds from the tide. Aquorin, Aquorin, harbor fool and shoreline friend, if the tavern roof starts leaking. That big grin came back again. Boots hit wood and mugs jump high. Salt flies in from the harbor sky. Fishers laugh with dripping hair. Aquorin is playing out fair. Hi! temple rust. Coils lie vast where lantern fish sweep. Leviastor dreams in the bedrock deep. like rocks with wave-worn crowns, guard the halls of sunken towns. Amber glow beneath closed lid burns through silt the years have hid. Silver eels pass around the crest, softly over armored rest. A golden hush around the scale turns sharp fear thin and frail. Every shell and coral key sinks in peace around that sleep. Ruined gates lean toward the sand, pillars crack yet still they stand. Centuries fall in drifting streams. Leviastor holds the dreams. Leviastor guardians sleep below the coral reef. Ancient coil and amber ray hold the abyss with quiet breath. Leviastor guardians, stone and scale and sacred deep. When the world cries through the wave, rise from shadow, rise from sleep. Coral blooms along the spine, violet lamps and lantern vine. Kelp takes root on plated rings, crabs make roads by folded wings. Young rays glide across the back, past dark jade and basalt's black. Little shoals in sapphire flight circle spires of living night. Even ruins seem to breathe round the sleeper underneath. Temple steps and serpent's bone joined as one with salt and stone. Drift of sand, tide in prayer, overland. Around the coil the water warm, shielding cave from buried storms. Harmless light in amber streams wraps the reef in guarded dreams. Broken anchors lose their rage, rust turns quiet age by age. Predator shadows cross the gloom and curve away from that silent room. Every pulse of dread grows small near the guardian's ancient wall. Fearful soft through blue-green air, like ash through an answered prayer. Should the ocean crack below, should the blackened currents grow, should the stars above turn pale and the final harbor fail, one amber eye may open wide, one great coil may shift the tide. All the ruins would ring like bells, all the deep would break its spells. Leviastor guardians sleep below the coral reef. Ancient coil and amber ray hold the abyss with quiet breath. Leviastor guardians